This is an RCA Victor once again, to look up the model and the year. This thing's really cool. I think the only thing it's missing is just one knob. Well, I've got the CRT tester hooked up. This is just the filament voltage. So the tube's glowing. Well, the emission's showing the high range of bad. I'm going to let this sit and looks like it's coming up. Let me check my filament voltage again. Yeah, it's holding. Go back to emission. Well, it wasn't the bad. I'm gonna just leave it alone, let it sit a while, and see if it comes back to life, if it wakes up. Well, this thing's coming up into the green. I can't believe it. See, so this thing 74 years old. Well, I've got my converter box plugged into it. Can't get anything to come through. Messed with all the controls. The vertical has no adjustment at all, so I'm going to test all the tubes in it when I get a chance, and when my cap checker comes back, I'm going to check everything for leakage and just go from there, do some reading. So I've been watching Bandersndt TV. He did a resto on this exact model. So I've checked out this power section here is all good. The resistors are good to go. Everything's pretty close. In his video, it's part 2 of the 630 TS restoration. So he goes through this, and then he takes apart the cage on the high power section and comments about a strange looking, it's a filter capacitor, I guess, for the high voltage. That's completely missing from this. So I don't know if you've got one in your stash, or if there's something I can do that's a suitable sub. Let me see if I can back up in his video here.
High voltage. It's a little dodgy too. What I was referring to as dodgy is this. That's the high voltage filter cap, and it's not really mounted.
So that's the piece I'm missing. It's a strange looking little doorknob looking thing, he calls it. I'm gonna go look in the schematics and see what value it is. Just going along looking for failed stuff. I've got a whole bunch of capacitors on order. I'm replacing all the papers and the electrolytics. I have a question about one of the micas. Everybody says that they don't go bad, but I was checking it with the ICO you repaired for me, and it doesn't test as good as the others, so I'll make a short clip of that and get your opinion on that if I need to replace it. So here it is on the chart, C103. Like I said, it's a little, I guess it's ceramic, it's a little doorknob looking thing. Let's see here. C103, it's the very last one. It says, well, okay, so here's the value it says for the mica and ceramic capacitors, so I'm going to assume that it's a ceramic, I guess. And there it is, C103. There's no voltage listed. I assume it's got to be pretty darn high if it's coming off the high voltage. So if you have any ideas if I can replace it or work around it or something, let me know. Thanks.